What are you doing?
Getting ready to raise a toast with my boot. Let's talk anime! Hi everybody, welcome to Let's Talk Anime. I'm the Rangeress, and let's just take a moment to enjoy the world. The world can be a magnificent place if you don't watch the news. I mean, there's just so much to look at outside. There's the different cultures, the people, and all the different countries, like the United States, and Canada, and Mexico, and Panama, and Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic Dominica, Cuba, Caribbean, Greenland, El Salvador too.
Okay, you can stop that.
Fine. Today's episode is going to be focusing on culture, both the good and the bad, as we are going to be taking a look at the beautiful, twinkling world known as Hetalia. Today's creator in Let's Talk Anime features the great Hitachi. Check it cool. Himaruya was born in Fukushima, but he moved to the United States of America. Yeah. Where he went to art school. While he was in art school, he came up with the idea of Hetalia. Now, Himaruya is not like most manga artists that we've talked about. He's a manga artist who engages himself with his actual fan base. I mean, he will listen to the fans, he will answer any questions that the fans have, and he'll even take down some suggestions that they want for some of the characters in his series. In fact, check this out. His fans also give him a nickname. It's Troll. So I bet you're wondering right now, what in the world is Hetalia? Okay, get ready because this will be the most mind-blowing plot you will ever hear. Okay, so imagine all the countries in the world. Imagine it right now, okay? Now, imagine if these countries took human form. All right? Now, imagine them all interacting with each other, but acting based on their stereotype. Basically, that's the plot of Hetalia, to tell you the truth. All the countries coming together and interacting and getting themselves in some silly situations. The series makes so many unique historical references throughout the show, like about the Dancing Congress. Oh, or the time when they found out Machiavelli was an incompetent tactical strategist. And who can forget the time where the King of Spain told the President of Venezuela to shut up? History. Now, for those of you who are not into history, there are other things that make Hetalia super appealing and awesome. One of the most charming things about Hetalia is the fact that there are a shit ton of characters in the whole series. Now, the question is, how many characters are in Hetalia? And that's a very good question. It's a lot. Like, a lot. I mean, there's just a lot of them. So, in terms of characters, we're going to be focusing on the World War II characters, aka the Axis and the Allies. And we will start with the Axis. Our first character is Italy, the main poster child of the series. He's energetic, he's cheerful, he's also an irresponsible crybaby, and he spends most of his fights using a white flag. He also believes that you can take a white flag out on dates and impress a cool date with him. Next up, there's Germany. He is tough, he's efficient, he's a neat freak, he's a bit of a pessimist, loves bratwurst, and he also is a huge fan of beer. It's one of his favorite things in the whole world. Our next country is Japan. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's a Japanese anime, and he's gonna go easy on Japan. Japan is known for being quiet and hardworking, while also he's a bit of a shut-in. A lot of times he thinks that America's cakes and desserts in bright colors kind of bug him because it's so different. And he also acts like an old man and he draws manga. Also, he is completely horrified by the thought of nudity. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're moving on to the Allies. Our first country is none other than the United States of America. Yeah. The thing about America you gotta know, he is also cheerful, and he eats a lot of junk food. He believes he should stick his nose in other people's business, And he also has a fear of Marmite, and one of his greatest weaknesses is Dora the Explorer. Our next ally is none other than the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, also known as Britain. Now, England is a gentleman. He has a sharp tongue, and he can't cook. He also has imaginary friends. He also believes he can do magic. And also, he can't swim. Next up, we have France. He is a great cook. He also is a lover of the fine arts. And he's thirsty as seriously, he makes sexual comments towards anyone and anything. Our next country is China. China loves luck and fortune. He is also a huge fan of eating. He also is at times pretty gullible, combined with the fact that he is prone to, say, snapping at Korea. And last, but certainly not the least, we have Russia. Russia has such a soft voice and a cute face, and he enjoys torturing people. He's also super manipulative, and check this, his favorite people are people who cry easily, because that way he can take advantage of them. Don't let that face fool you. He's fucking evil. Now, there are some other characters in Hetalia, like Italy's older brother Romano, who's pretty much a dick. There's Switzerland and Liechtenstein, who are protected by the ultimate barrier of neutrality. And of course, who can forget the awesomeness of Prussia? At least he's not some two-bit loser like France. Now, most people tend to be super offended by Hetalia, mainly because of the things they say in the series. But you know what's more offensive? The English dub. Which brings us to our favorite segment of Let's Talk Anime, Crazy Things Said in an English Dub Anime. It is at this point in the show where we analyze the philosophical dialogue of a certain character. However, with it being Hetalia and with it having an extremely unique English dub, we're going to be focusing on 3 different characters. Our first quote comes from the main character himself, Italy. Ahem. Hey everybody, I'm starting to sound like a boy. Ahahaha, I kinda sound like a homo, don't I? Magnificent. America. Going from America to Germany. Check it. I do what I want, bitch. Breathtaking, and last but certainly not the least, is Greece. Ahem. If I were a cat, I could spend all day licking my balls. Eloquent. This has been Crazy Things Said in an English Dub Anime. Hetalia has been doing awesome things for the world. One of the things has been bringing attention to the micronations of the world. Hetalia brought in attention to Sealand and even the Principality of Y. Fun fact, did you know that the Prince of Y made a painting of Himaruya as a token of gratitude for showing the world that Y exists? But overall, despite how offensive Hetalia can be, it's still funny. And if you're a fan of history, as well as seeing other countries make fun of each other, then go ahead and watch it. It's damn good. So yeah, that was Let's Talk Anime. As usual, I am your host, Dead Rangerist. If you like this episode, please, I encourage you all to like, comment, subscribe. And that bell icon on YouTube, click it. Just click it. You can get notifications of episodes. And tune in next time where we're going to do something a little different. Until then, peace out!
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get that.